Very little means in 1994 when I started, the gold price is 460 rupees gram. In 2003, I have taken Shilpakala Vedika Convention Center, Chandrababu Naidu. I started the business with the 1 kg of the gold. My success of my business is even like that nowadays the gold buying is like buying in a supermarket. My type of business, there is no competition. And even my elder son,
How big is this Vijayawani Jewellers?
all over India, Jaipur, Delhi, Bombay, mainly Bombay, getting the gold through all the businesses. Next generation is a tough. Big jewelry shops are. He's like a godfather. So one is male and another female. They are tough.
Welcome to the podcast where we deep dive into the minds of business leaders and entrepreneurs. Today, our guest is a classic example of a multi-faced entrepreneur. He has not only succeeded in one industry but in multiple industries, which include the jewelry business, the hardworking construction business, and also the hospitality business. Welcome, Mr. Vijay Sheela, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome to the show. It's an absolute pleasure to have you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Before we get into the business stuff, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Vijay Chila, born in a Vaishya community. That Vaishya community means the DNA of the Vaishya is business.
Yes.
So mostly 99% of Vaishya community are doing the business, but new generation, they are diversifying. But I completed my graduation in 1980. The day I completed my graduation, I started the business.
Yes, sir.
So even I didn't waste single day. Initially, I trained in my father's financial company. It's called Pragati Chit Fund. From June 1980 to October 1980 for 3-4 months, I trained in the partnership firm like a staff, not a partner or director son. I'm going at 10 o'clock and come back 5 o'clock.
Like a
And
regular
same
employee.
sitting like as a staff. I learned all the departments within 3 months and started my first business. It's called Vijayawani Chit Funds.
Okay.
That Vijayawani is our family brand is started in 1980 December 11th.
Okay.
That Vijayawani Chit Funds is my first business.
Sir, what made you pick the specific location as your base? Is it a competitive market for jewelry startup to break into?
Yeah, actually from 1980 till 94, I'm in finances business only.
Okay.
But by accidentally, I'll tell that I started jewelry shop by accident,
Okay.
not by wish. Because actually we are running an electronic shop in the premises in Chennai Trade Center. So some reasons we have to close down the business. So my father and we have the passion of buying jewelry, but I didn't have any experience of jewelry. By up to opening my shop, I didn't buy 1 gram of the gold. Even for my wife also, my father will take care of buying jewelry.
Okay.
I don't have any experience. Just started by fluke. Because we have the passion of buying jewelry, so we have to remove that, close down that electronic shop. So what we'll do then? We'll start the jewelry business without any experience. I started in a limited way jewelry shop, but by God's grace and my parents' wish, I've succeeded from the day one itself. All my 100%, 90% of my stock was sold on day one itself.
That's great, sir.
Yeah.
Give us a 60-second pitch. What does Vijayawani Jewellers actually do and what do you stand for?
Yeah, actually, Vijayawani Jewellers is a sales. Manufacturing also we having, but only make to order. But we don't manufacture and sell. Only whatever the orders we comes, we'll manufacture by order. And maximum ready-made we'll buy from the all over India, Jaipur, Delhi, Bombay, mainly Bombay, and even Coimbatore, Chennai, even Nellore also. In different places we'll go and even the dealers they'll come. We'll buy and sell the jewelry to the customers.
What did day one actually look like, sir? Was it just you in a small room with a limited collection or full showroom from the start?
Yeah, actually I started very little. Very little means in 1994 when I started, the gold price is 460 rupees gram. Now it is 1,56,000. At that time, is 460 rupees gram, and with a limited of, or I think about maximum with a capital of 5 lakhs rupees. It means even 1 kg of the gold. 1 kg of the gold is 4,60,000 that time. With the 1 kg of the gold, I started because I don't have any experience. So I just as a trial, I started the business with the 1 kg of the gold with only limited 2 staffs and with the 2 family members. Only 2 staff, 1 attender, 1 salesman, and balance my uncle and my wife. We started the business on the day 1. But when on the day itself I sold all 1 kg of the gold, so I got the confidence. Then little bit gradually increasing the business according to the sales and time.
Sir, how did you get a first customer? Did they come through a word of mouth or did you aggressively hustle for them?
Actually, the first customer is invitee. My auntie is my good luck. So I invited my auntie and one of my well-wisher is like a godfather. So one is male and another female. They are my first customer, invited, and started from there only.
Sir, how big is this Vijayvani Jewelers team today? How many craftsmen and staff do you have?
Actually, jewelry shop, when I started in 1994, it's very difficult. At that time, all government restrictions are there. You can't even buy a gold. No process of gold selling by the government or bank, nothing. Only that you have to recycle. You have to buy the old gold from the customer and recycle and manufacture the new gold. So getting the gold is very difficult at that time. So the turnover is also limited and our source of gold also limited. But gradually from 94, by 2002 or 2003, it's government restrictions are reducing. So getting the gold through bank, through MMTC is easy. So then from there onwards, it is easy and we have expanded. So from even the jewelry market, jewelry businesses also, after 2000, it was flourishing because of government restrictions are vanishing. So we are getting the gold easy. Even like that, nowadays, the gold buying is like buying in a supermarket. Or otherwise ordering the Zepto, we can get the gold.
Yeah.
That much easy. And earlier around 15 to 20% excise duty like that. And it was come down to little bit, only 1% of excise duty. So now gradually, in last 2-3 years, it was increased to 3. And recently it was restricted for temporary this war. It was become to 15%. But because of this availability and easily, so we have increased the turnover and expanded the jewelry.
How big was the team when you started? So you're like 2 members only, but now how big is the
Yeah,
team?
no. After 5-6 years, I got the confidence of this business. So earlier, mainly I'm depending on financing and only by side it is a jewelry shop.
Okay.
So after 5-6 hours, I got the confidence, and even my elder son is completed degree in 2000. So he got gemology in Bombay and diamond technology in Hyderabad. So he came to assist me. So I shifted my business nearby to in a big area around 2 floors.
Okay.
So from there about 5-6 staff and even the turnover gold, and even I introduced silver, diamond, everything in the new showroom.
That's great, sir. Sir, who would you consider as your main competitors? Are they mostly massive national retail chains or local multi-generational family jewelers?
No, actually, my type of business, there is no competition because our business, my business, is this family type of jewelry shop mostly depend on faith, permanent customers. That very 99.9% our customer will come complete to our shop only. Even the day the shop is closed or the owner is not available, they come again, but they don't go to other shop because faith. Because gold is not only the metal, it's like auspicious.
Yes.
The gold wherever you buy, they'll buy the known persons only, and the designs and whatever may be, even whenever they have any problem of resale or return also. That's why mostly that days only believing on the face value of the owner.
Yes.
So nowadays it was changed to the corporate style. That type of customers are different. But traditional customers are generally they don't change the shop.
What does Vijayvani Jewelers actually do better than their competitors, sir? Like other family grown.
Basically, I told no, our DNA is a business, and mainly my father trained us like in a four ethics, because my father told her, don't lose ethics on your business. Do with ethics. Mainly to get confidence of the customer, we have to maintain the quality of the jewelry and confidence of the jewelry, and mainly no fraud,
No.
because in the jewelry many frauds, even our manufacturer can fraud us, but it will directly go to the customer. So I have to choose my supplier, the quality and quantity and purity of the gold. So samely this one, on the basis of my success of my business is ethics and principles followed by and learned from my father.
Okay, sir. So that's how Vijayavani Jewellers stands different
Yeah,
from
yeah.
competitors. Sir, just now as you were talking about ethics and authenticity, like how do you like transfer the trust to your customers, sir?
Basically, don't know, mainly purity.
Purity.
Purity, and basically this business is all total 99.9% ladies. So getting confidence of ladies is very difficult. But once you get the confidence, so we'll get 100% business.
Yes, sir.
So once the customer like the shop and like the owner and like the staff, definitely they'll never go to other shop. They will come directly. So we don't lose that. We have to keep that confidence, that faith. Basically, that faith and confidence on our shop should be maintained. So definitely that shop will be flourish forever.
Done.
Even competition, nothing will be
Affecting.
problem for when you get the faith and confidence of the customer.
Sir, so actually building a brand usually takes a lot of time and effort. So at any point did you consider diversifying your into other sectors?
Yeah, definitely building a brand is a time-taking job, but basically branding means basically our surname itself as a brand.
Yes.
So that is easy for us. If any new corporate come means they have to start from the naming, from naming itself they have to start. But already we have the name of our surname.
Yes.
So through that surname itself, our branding have started. But we have to, only brand name is not enough, but you have to maintain that brand name and gaining the customer faith. So that is itself growing up the business is smooth and easy.
Was there a mistake that you regret making, and if you had the opportunity, you could go back and fix it?
Actually, for this, I have some other good answer. My father told that whenever in your life, whenever you have to climb a step, think twice.
Okay.
If you are confident and you are able, then only you step up. Once you step above, don't come back. So that is mainly in my younger age, I have in my mind. So wherever I go taking the step, I taking the double thinking, and even slow also. Not even, I'm not in a hurry, because slowly only I increased my turnover and slowly only I expanded. Almost 7-8 years is a very little shop, and after 7-8 years I started the new, and that is also not a big area and not a big advertisement or nothing. But every day I'm increasing one customer, and basically luckily I have not depended on the shop. Whatever the earn, I kept in the shop only, because the gold is every day it's increasing. All other businesses have depreciation, but only in the gold, even every year, whatever 7-8% or 10%, the gold value will be increasing. So whatever the stock you are having, if you are selling, you will get more margin. But even if you don't sell, that gold itself becoming the price will be higher. So definitely we are every year we are getting on only stock also we are getting the appreciation of the gold and getting the profit. So and by slow study only I went on the business. So I didn't face any problem even in the low margin area, low in recession areas. Many I have seen, but because of we have low expenditure, low maintenance of shop, and even I was 2-3 other businesses. So I have all the staff can be utilized for all the different this one. So I didn't face any problem in my 30 years of jewelry shop.
Sir, what is the biggest challenge that nobody talks about in a jewelry business? Is it the gold price fluctuation or the security? Like, what is it?
Many things are there, but basically traditional families, they'll buy gold for the security. but nowadays it is all gone. Only fashion jewelry is coming, and fashion jewelry, and that is also what happened. This temple jewelry and all this is maximum wastage of on the manufacturing. It will be the maximum wastages.
Okay.
And whenever if you want to sell or melt, you will be lose almost 40 to 50%. So all old families, they buy only simple plain gold jewelry.
Okay.
And but the time changing, and the ideas and fashion also changing, and jewelry also become a fashion. And now it has become a fashion jewelry, and even artificial jewelry also, even silver jewelry also dominating in the market because of the high prices of the gold. People are buying this one and become lighter weight. Earlier it is heavy jewelry, the people are interested. Now the cost effect and even the fashion also changing, and youngsters all using like a simple this one. And even basically that page 3 and celebrities, their style is different. They use only the big hangings without any necklace.
Yes.
Only with hangings and no bangle, nothing, only with like that. Time to time that was fashion is changing accordingly, jewelry design and customer states also changing.
Once you started with Jijani Jewelers, how did you like think about expanding into hospitality or construction business, sir?
Actually, I don't know. After 2000, my elder son came to shop and assisting me. So I have some little extra time. And one more proverb is like that: don't put all eggs in one basket.
Yes,
Like
sir.
I said, already I'm in a financing business. To expand the business, and I have the limited scope of my jewelry shop area and this one. So even the capital also I have limited. So expanding on the jewelry shop or opening the new branch means we need big capital amount, and same time manpower. So basically, my father and our all this is business should be done, but not for the living, doing the business for life, but not life is totally for the business. So we have to give the time to family and entertainment, everything. So if I have the open another branch, all this one, again morning 10 to 10 it will be busy. So I didn't open any jewelry shop branches after coming my son. So I diverted into taken Shilpakala Vedika is a convention center, India's
Yes.
biggest convention center, constructed by Chandrababu Naidu in 1999. So in 2003, I have taken O&M of Shilpakala Vedika Convention Center, and almost half of the day I'll spend there, and all the managers, everything there. Only just supervision, I'll 2-3 hours I'll go there and come back to the shop. So last 5-6 years, yeah, run both the businesses.
Okay.
And in 2007, I started a 3-star hotel nearby to my shop only. By that time, my younger son, he completed his MBA in USA. He come back. So immediately I told no, all Vaishya DNA is business. So before he coming, I started a hotel to look after my younger son. So he started that looking this son also. I have Shilpakala Vedika, Leo Continental Jewelry Shop, and on 3 every day, 1-2 hours I'm spending. But I given full independence to my both son. So they are taking care. So it is easy to maintain all this one. And same time I started, the real estate boom was started in Telangana. So I started buying the lands and constructing. Basically, I'm developing my own lands.
Okay.
Not for the for flats or nothing, or plotting also. I done one plotting in Shamirpet in 1999. At that time, very few people in this line. At that time, I started a farmhouse plotting. 36 plotting I started, but I'm not succeeded up to my mark. So I stopped the plotting, and whatever the lands I have, I purchased. I'm developing on that, and I'm giving the rent for that.
Okay.
And recently, I've started constructing and with some partners, residential flats like that.
As jewelry requires a lot of precision and like lot of focus and concentration, does it also apply in other sectors like construction and hospitality?
Yes, same. Otherwise, all business should be in focus, should be needed. But here it is precious because of we have to deal with the women and ladies. So you should be cautious before this one. And you need even some customer buying for 1,000 rupees also they spend 2-3 hours. Some customers within 5-10 minutes also they'll buy 1 lakh rupees. So patience should be there. Only success of the jewelry business is patience. If you have the good patience and you have even customer not interested to buy also, you have to show all the designs, everything. Not today, they may come tomorrow also, or otherwise they'll tell some their friends and relatives. They have the good collection. So patience is the most important to success of the jewelry business.
In the present time, what do you think for the next generation, which industry has more scope for them, like jewelry, construction, or hospitality?
Actually, jewelry is now very tough. The prices are very high, and your investment is very huge investment, and very big competition. Basically, nowadays what happened, like corporates are already there. For corporates, they'll get a very minimum rate of interest with MMTC or banks, everything. So they are giving big competition, and even the private sector also. Not a single proprietor concerns are gone. Nowadays, all 10 people keeping 10 kgs of the gold and taken to 20-30 kgs on credit and running the business. So to survive, they are giving lowest prices.
Okay.
And they are not up to the quality also, because only they need money to repay this one, and they are spending more on advertisement, everything. So to survive, they are reducing the quality and getting and giving in the very low margin. So opening a new jewelry showroom for the next gen is not recommended, and hospitality is already is there, good, but that also depends on the market and where you are to choosing this one. But all the businesses next generation is a tough business, is tough, because every day the ideas are changing, and all over the world market is changing, and internet came and artificial intelligence are coming. We don't know how our business will be survive in the after next 4-5 years or not. That is also visioning also very difficult.
Yes.
So doing the business is very tough nowadays. Choosing the product also tough.
Sir, which industry was harder for you to break into? Was it jewelry industry, construction industry, or hospitality industry?
3 are totally different, but compared to construction and hospitality, jewelry is safe. I don't know. Even if you sell also, you get some profit. Even you don't sell also, very rarely in last, if you see last 20 years or last 30 years, 40 years, only with a short period, maybe 1 or 2 years, it may come down. But regularly 7-8% to 10%, in sometime it will, in last 3-4 years, it is jumped to 100% also.
Yes.
So if you have your own money, not loans, if you have your own money and your manpower, better is jewelry shop is always good.
Okay. So, sir, where do you see Vijayavani Jewelers in the next 5 years?
I don't know. It is very difficult, because we don't know jewelry is there, because now even the diamond also, that artificial diamond is coming, lab grown diamond is coming. But in my view, it won't success, because gold, or even any household woman, they buy the gold, means even they have the one budget of 10 grams chain also, they'll buy 10 gram chain. But in the same time, if they buy artificial, they don't have, mentally they don't prepare like that there's a jewelry. So definitely in the diamond also, lab grown diamond, definitely initially they are buying, but definitely in the long run, definitely it's like artificial only. So diamond basically they're using for the investment also. They'll see investment also in this one. But this is throwaway. Okay. Whatever maybe in the 25% of the original diamond, you are getting lab grown diamond, but the 25% will be artificial, and that will be throwaway, no resale value. So generally in Indian mentality, everything, they'll even buying the car, they see that resale value. On the day itself, if you buy Maruti, you will get the resale value. You get Tata, you resale value. If you buy Mercedes, you don't get the resale value. So that people thinking is a resale value, they'll see resale value also. So only that gold is a resale value. That definitely gold business will be, even that not flourish in up to last 10-20 years back, but definitely future is there. But saturation is for real estate. In real estate also, all big branded is came.
Yeah.
So for small builders, it's a difficult time. and hospitality also through depends on all the online and everything, and you are getting a very very good competitive and a very limited margin. So that is also not recommended.
Okay.
And if you have the own funds, jewelry shop is always best.
So, sir, do you plan on expanding Vijayavani Jewelers into multiple locations in the future?
Actually, literally, I'm telling, I'm retired.
Okay.
My son is taking care, but he is also not much that one. And about just 1 week back, it's 30 years old. So we have recently renovated to modern design at this one. Immediately, no plans,
Okay.
because maybe my third generation may come to this business or not, I don't know, because he is in MBA,
Third year.
BBA
The second
third
year,
year,
yeah.
and he want plans about going abroad. So if the next generation interested to come, definitely interested to open a branch. But if it is if they're not interested, so definitely do the business this one, because luckily I have the different type of businesses. So survival is not a essential to run the business. So for that we are not interested to take. And mainly that is one more important thing I forgot to tell. My father principles are don't take loans.
Okay.
Whatever you have, and that only you do. But for a limited businesses purpose, it's okay. But you want to go a big way, you want to start a big industry or like that, we need a definitely
Loan.
finance. So that is without finance, bank finance or institution finance, we can't go. But generally, because as a father's principle, we have brought up like that only. So we have whatever we have the capital only, and that only we are doing the business. So if you want to go to the expansion of the business, we need minimum 50 to 100 crores, and that is also total official money. So for that purpose, we have to compulsory take the loan. So presently, no idea of taking a big loan. For taking the loan means we have to mortgage some property, and basically we will take the mortgage and finance, but we don't give our property as a mortgage. So no idea of any branches, but maybe I'll definitely welcome if my children they want to open a branch. But presently, no idea of it.
How was the transition from you to your children, sir, in the business? How was the transition? Like, how did you like make them enter into the business?
I
Was it
don't know,
smooth?
because it's not a transition. It's like a day-to-day life only. Because at the day I completed my education, and the next day, because my father is already, it's like a served plate, a full meals plate ready to serve. Only you have to eat. That's all. Because my father, before my completion of my education, he kept in a mind that we have to open a financing chit fund on our own. So, but for training, I went to my partnership firm, and the same like that. Before completing my son's education itself, you want to go MBA to out of country. I said that no, because I have no hands. Even I want to go to the toilet also, you want to go to some, one day if I have the fever also, my wife will have to go sit in the shop. So I said that you want to go, you go to Bombay, you learn the gemology and diamond technology, that will be useful for our business. So immediately the day he completed his gemology and diamond technology from Bombay, he started sitting in the shop. No need to establish or whatever. The day he is having the ready-made shop, so he started his business. So gradually he is taking care of the business. I am retiring. Same like that. If my next generation also want to come the business, definitely they have everything is ready. Just want to change the type of the business or expansion like that, but no need to worry and no to from the start the zero.
So, sir, is it important for the second generation or the third generation to continue their father or grandfather's legacy in the business, or is it their own wish?
No, definitely one business, definitely the legacy of the should be continue, because 100 years old, 200 years old so also there. Not only jewelry business, any business, because that I'm told no, that is not only jewelry shop, that is our surname also continue.
Yes.
The legacy along with the shop name and business also, that our surname also continue. Definitely I prefer generation should continue this one. If you are having a big family, if you are having other, even I done jewelry shop, along with the jewelry shop I done real estate, finance and hospitality. But you have to maintain this and continue this one. And nowadays it's easy because everything is computerized, and even big jewelry shops are maintaining on the staff itself. So we have to, even you have an idea of any new ideas of starting a business, but don't lose our family business. Along with the family business, you have to take whatever the ideas you are having. But I think nowadays that Gen Z, they are not interested at all their father's business, and all the way they are going to US and there, and unnecessarily no need. Even then they're struggling.
Okay.
Yeah, because they want to stand on their own legs and their own idea. So ideas of changing, and mainly corporates are coming and family businesses are vanishing.
So, sir, how important do you think is a degree to be successful in a business?
What am I?
Education. How important is
Yeah,
education?
definitely. Education will be highly important. And what we done with what to know, with the genes and experience of the father, service, all this one. But if you have added advantage of this one, you have done a good MBA, you can, for expanding of the business, education will be definitely useful. And for the future also, whatever the world is changing rapidly, so if you have the education, definitely you think future and adopt the new methods in our business, that will be definitely useful. And especially MBA is very good for businesses.
So, to end with, what is the one advice you would give to the next generation who want to start a business?
Start a business means, first of all, dedication. If you have the dedication only, you have to start the business. Otherwise, if you don't have the dedication, only with the passion, the money will go. Passion will be limited. Dedication will be the long run. So if you have the dedication, education, and capital, business will be definitely success. Some businesses in some time maybe struggling is there, but if you have faith on the business, you do whatever profit or loss, you do the dedicated business, and with the faith and giving the customer good services, definitely business will be success. But depends on our luck and attitude and family values also. It will be important to success in the business.
So, thank you, sir. It was great interviewing you.
Yeah, welcome.